Hey guys, welcome to our weekly news show and roundup of all things at Goblin. I'm Rich.
And I'm Sam. And on this show, we intend to provide a weekly roundup of everything that we've got coming up, things that might be coming up, and other random stuff we found on the internet somewhere.
Yeah, so hopefully you enjoy that. You'll be informed and you'll learn a bit more. So, Sam, what is coming out this week?
Right, so we've got plenty of new interesting stuff from Games Workshop, as always. We've got the new Beastgrave, which we do in fact have a copy of.
Oh, we did get an early copy.
Right here.
This goes up this weekend for pre-orders.
Yes, it does, which means it'll be in your hands the next weekend. Do you want to tell them about Beastgrave?
I like the Underworlds series quite a lot. I've played quite a lot of it. I've got one of my warbands over there, in fact. So we've had a look at, we haven't had a proper playthrough, we've had a look at the warbands and had a little experiment with how they play. So you've taken a look at the actual...
They're called the Beast Boys.
Yeah, the Beast Boys. And I've had a look at Saketh's Wild Hunt. They play quite differently to any of the warbands I've played before, so I've got an Eyes of the Nine, which are very magic, very throwy.
Yes.
And I've also...
Spells for days.
Yeah, exactly. That's good fun. And I've also got a Thorns of the Briar Queen, a very kind of control-y movie, constantly pushing. What I found with having a look at Saketh's Wild Hunt is they're very aggressive. They have a lot of reroll mechanics, and they have this really interesting feature which I haven't seen in any of the warbands before, where you activate their card. They have like a one-shot ability, but they have cards which allow you to regenerate that. So he's got a hunting spear as one of the abilities.
Yeah.
You throw the hunting spear, it's a one-shot, but there are cards in your deck which you can build which allow you to retrieve that hunting spear and use it again.
I love the idea that they just need a card to pick up a staff. That's just brilliant.
So it's there, I want it.
But you've got to play that card, you've got to do it, just do it. On the other hand, the Beastie Boys, who I can't quite remember the name of, what they're called, they are the Gashrax Despoilers.
The
Despoilers. I like calling them the Beastie Boys because it's more fun.
Yeah.
But they're also a very, very aggressive force. They've got lots of damage increasing abilities that give you a nice +1 to your damage, or sort of plus increase ability to wound. They've got a lot of aggressive pushing maneuvers, so they like to push people off objectives. As well as having some very few buffs. They don't have many of the... there's a couple of debuffs like traps and things they've got. I've noticed they've got caltrops and some like snappy bear traps, which should lead to something quite fun, especially if you can mine enemy squares.
They're all quite hunter themed, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're both hunting
beastie,
warbands.
hunter, gravy.
So this expansion, this new... wave, I suppose you'd call it, has introduced some other new abilities like the horn token. I haven't seen the horn, like one of the wild hunts can blow a horn for a buff. And the inspire category, like what you need to achieve to inspire your character seems to be relatively the same. Have killed somebody, have done a certain action. Obviously we've used the stock decks that come with it, and you will expand it. So there are cards from the previous waves that I would be building in. And I do have the two warbands being painted up, so we will be having to play with those at some time. But yeah, that's cool. I was really excited to see that, and I mean, Underworlds is a really affordable game as well.
Oh, it's great.
It's really cheap for what it is. And yeah, you can use them in Sigma as well.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Always fantastic stuff from the Underworlds team. But also, we've got some rumours of what's going to be happening with Psychic Awakening.
So you know more about this than me. What is Psychic Awakening?
So as an avid 40k individual, so this Psychic Awakening is a massive new event that Games Workshop is going to be pushing all next year and probably for the sort of foreseeable future. But they're using it as an excuse to release lots of new models, lots of new rules, revamping codexes.
Reason 2.
No, either or. Lots of new rules, lots of new models. We've already had previews of the new Eldar stuff, which will be very, very cool, or Asunyari, as they are now. Then we're going to be getting some Drakari stuff as well, some Dark Eldar.
Okay, so cool.
But what's coming next is anybody's guess. I think we're going to get some interesting new Imperial Guard rules.
So is this all focusing around the Psychic phase?
Not necessarily. It's more describing a thing that's happening in the world of Warhammer 40,000.
So these new introductions aren't going to bring anything new, because I haven't played a lot of 40k, as you know. I focus on a lot of the other games.
We're working on it.
Yeah, we're getting there. There's a lot of games to focus on. And what I found the least interesting was the Psychic phase.
Really?
There's
Some
not
people
a
say
huge
that's the
amount
most
going
interesting
on.
side phase.
Oh, maybe I wasn't playing right. There wasn't a huge amount going on.
It does depend on your team.
Yeah.
But hopefully this will be introducing a lot of interesting new psychic powers and things like that. One would assume, since it is called the Psychic Awakening.
And very specific units, perhaps.
Yes. Well, again, they're using it as a modus to update some of the older stuff. For example, like I said, Plastic Aspect Warriors. We've already seen the Howling Banshees and the Incubi from the Drakari, which look really, really cool. And frankly, somebody who's played Eldar, it's about time.
Fair enough. I was looking at Dark Eldar when I was looking at the Force, but obviously I had to pick up a No Fear box set, so I've got play games.
And just about everything else you need to play as well. But like I said, that's what's coming next. Like I said, I'm hoping some Imperial Guard, but I imagine they'll use it to boost the Xenos factions first.
Okay.
That's my theory. I'm sticking to that.
What else is getting some love in 40k?
Well, not so much 40k, but we do have lots more Sigma news.
Yeah, I've definitely heard about that.
So, more Orcs. Orcs are coming.
Yeah.
They'll most likely be in their revamped codex soon, if they haven't already. I think they shouldn't have. But lots of previews for Orcs in the Warhammer community, which would be nice to see, because they do need a bit of a boost at the moment.
In Sigmar?
In Sigmar.
Okay, see, I've not even seen anyone play Orcs in Sigmar.
I assure you that they do exist, and they're green, and they're nasty.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else do we have?
Well, there's that rumour engine.
Oh yes,
that
of course.
I found quite interesting. I saw that this morning, actually.
Was it some sort of mace head? Or?
It looks like. What I saw, it looked like a club, or a mace.
Spiky club.
Yeah. And what I saw people commenting on how they thought it was to do with ogres. There's a lot of focus on Sigmar. Maybe they're doing something with the winter people. There's guys that are escaping that eternal winter.
The Beast Boys.
More Beast Boys.
The ogres and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, but I thought the mace looked too pretty for a ogre club.
They do tend to steal things from other people, though.
Yeah.
That is kind of one of their hallmarks.
Mm-hmm. Well, who else uses maces? What else has got focus? What about Sisters of Battle? What do they hit stuff with a mace?
I mean, they do hit things with as many things as they can get after they've flambéed it with a healthy use of melters and flamers. I'm thinking a free people thing.
Free people.
Mind you, I've been banking on that for the past 5 or 6 rumour engine photos that we've seen. So
I think you probably won't be too far off with that, because they are very stoic and very piratey, don't they?
They are a bit piratical. I kind of dig that.
So we had in the office earlier, have you seen these pirates?
I was like, oh, bless. But yeah, so the free people...
Even I didn't get that wrong.
But yes, the free people are coming. And again, it's about damn time.
So lots of Sigmar love, which is nice, because Sigmar was what originally drew me to when getting back into Warhammer. I wanted to play Sigmar.
Yeah.
Not 40k.
Yeah.
I wanted to play Sigmar. So it'd be nice to see that. Maybe I'll actually get time to play.
Yeah, plenty of people playing Sigmar as well. Lots of new people getting armies, lots of new people getting into it, especially with as they're re-releasing all the battle tomes and codexes.
Paints make it all much easier. Because they seem to be very hoardy armies in Sigmar.
I love contrast. It is beautiful stuff.
Yeah. But anyway, moving on,
away from GW.
Because we can't confirm any of that stuff, because that's the point of rumours. What else do we have? Well, GW's had the spotlight for a while.
Well, let's see what Warlord have been up to then.
Well, we know what Warlord's been up to, because today they sent us a new box set.
Black Seas, like Cruel Seas, but darker.
Yeah, well, it's named because it's in the period where black powder was mainly used. Yeah. That's why it's Black Seas.
So like Black Powder, Black Seas, Cruel Seas.
And Cruel Seas when everyone was cruel.
Well, surely by taking that naming trip, they should have called it Bolt
Scurvy Seas.
I like Scurvy Seas. That's what I'm calling this from now on. Sorry, Warlord, this is now called Scurvy Seas.
Did you say bold? Seas?
That's what I was going to say. Bolt Seas. No, like Bolt Action. Cruel Seas, black powder, Black Seas.
Yeah, but again, they were cruel, so it's Cruel Seas. They were piratey, so it's Pirate Seas.
Pirate Seas, piratical seas.
Piracies.
Piracy. Beautiful. But yes, so they have sent us a copy of the Master and Commander set from Black Seas, and it looks really cool. We have already raided the box, I'm afraid.
I've played it.
You've played it?
Yeah, because, connections.
Well, that's not fair.
It's fantastic. It plays really well. Forgive me, I can't remember the name of the chap who's written the rules for this. It says on the rule book, and I know the rule book is placed on the top, and inside the front page, it says it in really fancy writing, which I can't read because of my terrible eyesight. But I know he's one of the miniature painters. Gabriel, that's it. So he's done a fantastic job on the rule set. He's basically evolved the Cruel Seas rule set.
I was going to say, is it the same guy who did the Cruel Seas?
I couldn't tell you. I don't think it is.
Because it does look very similar. We've got a lot of similar things in there. Obviously, we don't want to spoil it before we do the unboxing.
A lot of people were just like, is this, Cruel Seas in the 1700s? It's 1700s, right?
18.
1800s.
No, 1700s. No, 18 or is it 1900s? I always get that bit mixed up.
I'm always getting my 17 and 1800s mixed up.
Yeah,
I think it's 1700s. Somebody will correct me. But I mean, that was already a format that worked, right? It's a sailing game. So he's built on that. The miniatures, so they are a little bit intimidating because they have masts and sails, and I don't know if you've seen this yet, but the rigging, there's a spool in there. Here it is.
Where's the rigging?
This spool of string is designed to do your rigging. And there's a very specific diagram in the book. This is going to be great fun. Of how to rig a ship. Was that it? It's near the back. Rigging a ship.
Good lord.
Yeah, let's put this here.
Somewhere.
It's supposed to be a relatively simple 7-step process that has 17 sub-steps at each step. No, I made that up.
It doesn't look too far off though. I can see lots of A's and B's.
It looks intimidating.
But I'll bet it's not.
At the best of times I have terrible coordination with my hands. But we'll be giving it a go. I intend to rig all of my ships myself, and it should be quite enjoyable. But really looking forward to getting some proper games at that. The activation and everything is very different, the way that works. It's no longer the drawing the dice from the bag that you might be used to from pretty much all of Warlord games, actual games themselves. It's got a random mechanic to start the game, which causes the direction of the wind to maneuver around the table, and the player closest to the direction the wind is coming in, because they're sailing ships,
will get their first turn.
Does get their first turn.
Absolutely.
And then it moves along there nicely as well. So that's the basic overview of that. We have an unboxing of that coming as well.
Yeah. So the same, but different, but the same.
Yeah.
Rich, what else has been going on this week? Recently.
Yeah, relevant to us. I mean, if you're a customer and you're in the London area, have you seen the awesome new vans that Royal Mail has?
New Royal Mail vans?
Yeah. So, have you got my phone on me? No. Have you got your phone on you?
I do have my phone on me.
Okay, so check out these Royal Mail vans.
Royal Mail vans. What? They're just normal sort of vans?
No. So Royal Mail is one of our couriers, obviously, which is why this is relevant to us. And they've been trialling in the London area electric vans. And they look like some kind of a hybrid baby between a picture you might have drawn as a child and Sam has found the picture.
Oh my god, they're adorable!
And you know what?
That's so cute!
If we have any customers that work for Royal Mail, stick a sticker on one of those.
Yeah, please. If anybody can get... Actually, we probably shouldn't be encouraging... what's it called?
It's one of your vans.
Oh yeah, if you work for Royal Mail and you've got one of these vans, please stick a Goblin sticker on there and send us a picture, because that is just the cutest thing I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean that's the most relevant thing that I've found lately. Keep an eye open for these cool new vans your parcels may be coming to you in if you're in London. What else has been going on?
So apparently, what's his name? Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Who is
long name.
It is a very long name, but he's a pro wrestler as part of the WWE circuit, I think.
WWE, okay.
But yeah, apparently he has found a way to really annoy a lot of people.
Let's have a look at him. Here's a picture of him. A way to really annoy a lot of people. How is this relevant to the hobby?
Well, he said very publicly on his Twitter feed, he posted a picture of himself flexing, which I'm sure we can get up on there, flexing himself and saying, "I don't play Dungeons and Dragons."
Basically looks like this, but less impressive.
Which just an absolute torrent of responses from
I'm not sure why you would do that. That'd be like me posting a picture of myself deadlifting and being like, "I've never really played Snakes and Ladders." Just because he doesn't play it.
I think he's trying to imply that because he's hench because he doesn't play Dungeons and Dragons, and that Dungeons and Dragons is in fact a nerd game for weak and sissy nerds.
So if I don't join you guys on Tuesday nights, my deadlift will go up.
I mean, there is that distinct possibility. Less time D&Ding, more time in the gymming. But I've never found. I think we found a
I do find that stereotype annoying. Most people don't realise that actually a lot of us gamers are normal people. And Maxwell, I mean, you look pretty tough. You've got big traps. So if you're ever around Cheshire, come and do some deadlifts with me. I'm sure I'll show you how strong a D&D player can be.
Now that's an invitation if ever you heard one.
It is. I probably would like you as well because you clearly lift. But come and deadlift.
It sounds like an absolute TWA. But yeah, anyway, the poster's got responses from Matthew Mercer, who is the lead DM on the Critical Role podcast, something which I've listened to myself quite a lot, which is really cool. Throwing some shade back, saying, heck, maybe you could ask Brian Coulter to run a game for you after he picks you up off the mat.
I'm pretty sure there are some pretty hench D&D players around the world.
Vin Diesel being one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Who else plays? Famous health plays Terry Crews.
Terry
D&D
and the chap who is playing. Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill, yeah.
Who is playing The Witcher.
It doesn't get much more hench than Gerald of Riviera and Superman.
Yeah, so there are plenty of people, normal, just everybody plays games.
Well, that's the thing. It's a very odd stereotype to have nowadays. I mean, maybe back in the 80s it was, sort of that kind of thing. I know definitely in the 90s I was part of that group. But I mean, these days nerd culture has become such a huge thing. I've put my glasses on, I've just realised, before the shot.
That's all right.
I'm going
Continuity.
to clip my glasses on halfway through the show.
The magic of editing. Take it off.
But nerd culture is spread all across the world. Everybody does it now. It's not like some weird, creepy thing that's going to inspire Satan or whatever. Everybody's a gamer. Try and tell me one person who hasn't played Call of Duty.
Yeah, I don't really consider Call of Duty much of a game.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm trying to appeal to the younger crowd.
Oh well. Anyway, what was the guy's name again?
Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
It's a very long name.
Yeah. But I'm sure he's got a snappier heel name for wrestling.
Why does he come here, do some deadlifts? If I can lift more than him, he can play D&D with us, and we'll show him just how fun it can be.
I would like that plan.
True. I mean, I'm not going to arm wrestle him or anything. He's got pretty big arms.
Yeah, I was going to say that those biceps, but it doesn't look a bit like it was.
He was flexing. It was post gym.
Yeah.
It's all pump.
it's all just swole. It's all just
pump and creatine.
Well, I think that's enough from us this week.
Hey, we're allowed to joke if he's allowed to joke. Catch us next week.
Next week on the Goblin Gazette. That won't be the outro. Don't worry. We'll find something else. That was
theme music.
Yeah.